This is our fiscal year ending March 2018 full year forecast. As you can see, numbers, sales, business profit, and profit attributable to owners of the parent company are all in line with initial expectations. This is a waterfall chart with fiscal year 16 actual business profit at 96.8 billion yen and factors influencing the profit level. The business growth is contributing 3.6 billion yen, and an additional 1.5 billion yen improvement from lower fermentation raw materials and fuel prices expectation compared to last year. As for the currency impact, it has contributed about 0.1 billion yen. As a result, fiscal year 17 business profit expectations of 102 billion yen is kept unchanged from the initial forecast. The chart on the left is the initial forecast we provided in May. So, by comparing the two charts, you can see clearly that from the perspective of the business growth, against our expectation of over 10 billion yen, the actual contribution was 3.6 billion yen. As you can see, this is a big problem for us. The gap, or the delta from this, is minus 6.9 billion yen. There are three major reasons. First is our Thailand business being below expectations. Second is Ajinomoto Windsor being below expectations. Third is amino acids for pharmaceuticals, the order from a major pharmaceutical company being postponed. Now I'd like to discuss each segment by detail. First, on international consumer foods, which include seasonings, processed foods, and frozen foods, the summary is shown here. As I mentioned, sales in the first half on local currency base was up 6% year-on-year, half of initial expectation. Thailand, as shown, was a negative 1% growth. Its sales was below last year's level. And for international frozen food, which mainly Ajinomoto Windsor, we had issues, so unfortunately first half sales were flat on a year-on-year basis. These two areas dragged down the segment performance. Both entities have already taken measures to strengthen sales in the second half, and though we expect the sales to improve and grow in the second half for the full year basis, regrettably, mid-single-digit sales growth will be attained. This slide has been added to show the summary of this year's M&A activities to construct a new growth foundation. The key point is Europe, including Turkey. As you know, these are our recent investments and M&A activities. We aim to reach 40 billion yen plus in sales in food products in the next 10 years by 2027 with this new foundation in Europe, including Turkey, to form a pillar, although it may not be thick. We announced today that we increased our shares in Cambrook Therapeutics Incorporated to make it a wholly owned subsidiary to enter the U.S. medical food market for the first time. We would like to achieve 10 billion yen in sales in the U.S. in the next 10 years by 2027.